2 Corinthians 6:14. Unequal yoke. No joke.
Woman. And spiritual lightweight.
Tom the tailor wasn't a Christian. Tom the tailor found 2 big bills in the pocket of a suit he was mending. An ethical problem. Should he tell his Christian business partner?
Samson was unequally yoked and it caused him some major problems.
God ended an unequally yoked partnership by shipwrecking the business. 2 Chronicles 20:35. Don't be unequally yoked. 2 Chronicles 20:35. Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, allied himself with Ahaziah, king of Israel. He acted wickedly in so doing. So he allied himself with him to make ships. Then Eliezer prophesied against Jehoshaphat saying, "Because you have allied yourself with Ahaziah, the Lord has broken thy works." So the ships were broken.
The biblical norm has always been the same. Don't be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. 2 Corinthians 6:14.
Although Jehoshaphat had agreed on a joint shipbuilding project with wicked King Ahaziah, he apparently balked at allowing Ahaziah's servants to join his own servants, as the prophet Eliezer prophesied against even the shipbuilding agreement itself. However, with the result that the ships were all destroyed in a storm, so that the entire project was abandoned.
King Jehoshaphat was unequally yoked with evil Ahaziah.
Both Jehoshaphat and his father Asa were good kings of Judah. They never ceased to worship Jehovah the true God. God said, through Moses, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with a woman. It is an abomination. Leave Israel."
King Asa and King Jehoshaphat removed the homosexuals from Israel. The sin of homosexuality was considered normal behavior in the pagan nations of Canaan, which the Lord had commanded the Israelites to destroy. To God, however, it was one of the most grievous of their abominations. Solomon had allowed it and other immoral practices to re-enter the land as a result of his marrying wives from these nations.
Solomon caused lots of problems in Israel because he was married to lots of pagan unbelieving heathen wives. He was unequally yoked to them.
2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? Simon the sorcerer wanted to partner with Peter and the apostles. Peter said no. They would have been unequally yoked to the sorcerer. Acts 8 verse 9 and following few verses.
I believe that Simon is the first religious racketeer in the church, but unfortunately, not the last.
On Friday night Sam got drunk. He was unequally yoked to his favorite bottle on Friday night. He didn't get drunk on Saturday night. He didn't want to be hung over on the Lord's Day. He sang in the choir.
Glenn was a Christian, but he was unequally yoked to his gambling habit.
2 Corinthians 6:14. Don't be unequally yoked to unbelievers.